Evidently a doctor, feels my pulse, touches my cheek and forehead, and frowns. Then he opens a brown leather satchel and takes out a china bowl that's kind of like a soup bowl, except that it looks like someone took a big bite out of its edge. Next, he opens a little leather case with some sharp instruments in it, then gives me a sort of half grin with his blubbery fish lips. "I shall be back in just a few minutes, Miss Mansfield. A little bleeding will be just the thing." I remember that Frank once said, lucid dreams have a decided advantage over regular dreams. If a lucid dream becomes unpleasant, all you have to do is say what you want out loud, or take some kind of definitive action and proclaim your control over how the dream goes. And, like magic, a menacing rat will change into a cuddly puppy, or a smelly doctor with a lancet will change into a, let's see, how about a vase of roses? "Enough!" I shout at the doctor. "I pronounce you to be a vase of roses." Strange. This is not my voice. And this working-class girl from Los Angeles by way of Long Island definitely does not have a fancy British accent. "Lord bless me," says the doctor, backing away with fright-widened eyes, and then he's out the door. It figures Frank would brag about being able to change a nightmare into a nice dream when he really had no idea what he was talking about. What options do I have now? I could certainly will myself awake, can't I? Focus, focus. Come on, wake up. I squeeze my eyes shut. Wake up. I open my eyes. I'm still here. All right then, no need to panic. I'll probably wake up before he comes back to cut me, and it's not like he'd actually be cutting me anyway. I get out of bed, stand up. I'm a little wobbly, weak, in fact. My logic knows this is a dream, but it's a damned realistic one. I have to take some action. Action is power, power is control, and I need control in case the doctor comes back in to finish his task. I feel the little hairs rising on the back of my neck. Someone is in the room with me. A dark-haired woman in a long white dress. I can see her reflection in the mirror that stands in the corner of the room. I can feel the adrenaline rush as I whip around. There's no one behind me. There she is again, in the mirror. I move closer to her reflection, not daring to turn around. My forehead throbs, and I press it with my hand. The woman in the mirror does the same. I drop my hand to my side, and she mimics my motions. I turn around and see no one behind me, then turn back again to face the mirror. The woman's image continues to stare back at me. The flesh rises on my arms. Calm down now. This isn't real. I look at the strange reflection staring back at me. I feel the unfamiliar weight of skin and bones resting on me, yet not any part of me. It is a costume, a mask. Yet the more I gaze at that reflection, the more the skin seems to merge with myself inside of it. It's closing in on me, becoming me, but it's not me. Is this how lucid dreams are supposed to feel? How am I supposed to know? I've never had one before. I suppose the unfamiliar is always unsettling at first, and I'm not about to let a dream freak me out, especially when the reflection staring back at me from the mirror is so much more attractive than I am in waking life. The hair is long and dark, almost black, and slightly wavy. The pale, unadorned face is much prettier than I've ever been without any makeup. The body isn't bad either. Tall, slender figure with nice curves, at least from what I can tell through the white, high-necked granny nightgown. I cup my hands around the breasts, which are certainly smaller than mine, but seem to go with the rest of the body. That body is so unlike my own petite frame, with breasts far too large to be proportional, short legs, and a tendency to look enormous with only 5 extra pounds.